For once. I ate early. But I was digging around a little bit with the power. And, hold on, let me do this. Hopefully I have not like downloaded any of the songs. So hopefully it plays. We'll see. This is a suggestion by Red. So we'll try his music out. See. Go a little louder, I think. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it scales up. Not sure. We'll see. Alright. I preloaded Minecraft this time so that we don't have to deal with the shenanigans of the music and everything eating poo. Oh. I'll lower that a bit. Oh, let's do this. On a preview. Are you fucking kidding me? Amazing. Thank you, game. Fucking crashed. Are you kidding me? Oh, typical. I close the preview in OBS and then the fucking game dies. Alright, well, rip incoming. I'm guessing. Let's see if I can even launch the game. Alright, well, so much for trying to preload it. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. I'm going to be smart about it and just assume this is going to be fine. So it doesn't have to waste too much power. Alright, prepare for lag. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Seems to be better if I go a little bit away from where I am to begin with. If I'm not standing in the center of that thing. Could be significantly... Could mean that there's some lag. It's not actually that bad. That's definitely something I should take note of. I should make like a specific lockout house or something. Like a small shack somewhere else where I go over to teleport out. Instead of like standing right in here where it needs to load all of the entities and all this sort of shenanigans. It might be better to just like go to the bridge. Or designate an area for it always. And keep that area sort of clean. Anyways, we are doing the fixing the slime farm today, because I've looked up a little bit on how to fix our mushroom problem. We'll start by grabbing some of those. Oh. Perfectly in the water. I believe I left them down here. Hopefully then those baddies down here. Oh, they have spread. Okay, hold on. But I think I can do it like much faster. Alright, okay, so good to know that this works. I'll leave a few down here then. Interesting. Give me those shrooms. Now, how the hell do I make pot salt? Actually, I guess it... Wait, hold on. Alright, so this definitely does... Well, let's just take all of them to begin with. I think I only placed like 4 down here last time. Let's do that. Scoop that in there. Alright, so how the hell do I make pot salt? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a second. That's not this way. It is the other way. You zoom up here. Oh, that was perfect. I kept the speed very long there. What the fuck? I believe underneath these... Aha! Bingo. And we just do this. Can I... Oh, crap. Wait, okay, does this work, I wonder? It does, nice. Crap, okay, take that one out. And place a couple of dirt blocks again. So this one piece of pot soul can be used in the overworld. So the way to get more mushrooms, as I looked it up basically, and it's like you place it on pot soul, so you can just do it wherever. And then we just spam bone meal on one of them, and then apparently that's going to spawn like a gigantic mushroom. Which would be... Wait, I had a... Okay, whatever. I have a bunch in here anyway. Let's put those in there. Rid of all the dyes. We don't need a wool. These I should put in somewhere. I think I have a special box for it over here. Maybe I do have some already. I did. Okay, well, whatever. We have a few extra. So we do have, like, all of the wood types if I need them. I need to remember that. Good to know. Or, I guess not anymore, since they're going to add more wood types to the game. Just give me a little... Must definitely be the pathfinder going back to me. What is that block doing there? Okay, what was I thinking about? Mushrooms. We can actually just do it here, I think. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's make use of this and make this the mushroom hole. Oh, whoop. Whoops. That's not what I tried to do. There we go. I don't think that grass overgrows pot soul, but I'm not sure. Sup, Red? Oh, wait, I need to move this. There we go. I found out how to do mushrooms. Also, my mushroom experiment in downstairs did work, apparently. I have a few extra now. Come on. There we go. Do I just chop it with this? Why am I not getting any? Does it need to be like this? Oh, maybe they don't have a full chance of doing it? Oh, okay, there we go. Nice, nice. We can also make these, I guess. Kind of interesting looking blocks. Chop it! Okay, gave nothing. This might not be the absolute best location, but whatever. So first things first, we're getting a huge stack of these in order to acquire more light sources for the slime farm. Then we also need to figure out like the height of the AFK spot for it, as well as adding a an iron golem or two to attract the fucking mobs, as well as doing some other stuff. Yes. Don't, you know, I was about to say don't smoke these, but I don't think you smoke mushrooms at all. It's just a tiny bit too tall, almost. Oh, nice, gave two. I guess I should use... can you get... I don't think I can get looting on this, right? Or maybe I need a... Not efficiency, but fortune, I guess, so that if it drops, it's gonna give more mushrooms. Ah. Okay, maybe we need to make an axe gentleman. So I need one of you guys. I need a new toolsmith. Let's do that first. It's time to upgrade to have a diamond axe as well. I love that every time. Oh no, fuck me. God damn it, you fucker. Oh, I have a replacement. It's the only real downside to the axe. I should run around with this. Oh, okay, hold on. That didn't work. So if I miss, it will just do this. It won't like instantly fucking do that. I should get used to that. You have armor. So we need a slot here for a guy. And then we need to hope that he gets the right thing for that matter. Alright, let's open this up. I'll just use this, fuck it. Poke it! Poke it with it. What was the name again? With it, bro. Oop. Now, do I have one ready? I don't think so, except the triple shenanigans that were happening up here. I smell one too many of you in this room here. Can I somehow... I don't think I can. I think I need to wait for the night to get one of them out. Alright, fine. Potatoes. Luckily we got plenty of those. We just need to sort of semi-steal a little bit from the bottom. Yoink. Let's take 2 stacks. Might as well make them produce a little bit. It's not a big problem that there's one guy in the spawner in there. Or breeder, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of fine. Maybe I'm a little too far away from the mic. There we go. But you cannot have 4 in there, so it's not that great that he is in here in general. So some potatoes. Some potatoes for you. Oh, wait, hold on. Did those just fall down? Come on. You want more food? Okay. Well, 2 of them are going to have fun, and the other one is just going to be cucked, kind of. That's what you get for joining in. Alright, well, they're definitely going. Oh, and there we go, our future worker. He must have sort of gotten stuck over here somehow, and then gotten up to the beds. I'm not exactly sure how. Because you shouldn't be able to do it. Alright, let me see if I can find the thing. Alright, I'll just make a new one. Oh, that's new. The search bar looks different. Scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Mooncraft, indeed. We are going right into the slavery immediately. Oh no, fuck, I fucked it up. You know what? Back down you go. No? Excuse me? There we go. Why the fuck is it? It's because it's a child. He's not fully grown yet, so we need to wait until he goes all the way up. It's just a baby. Getting sent right into the factory. I need rails. Where do we got some? Maybe over here? Not those. Damn it. No? Let's see if I can find some. Somewhere in all the mess, maybe? No? Alright, let me go over here. I just need the generic rails. Oh. Did I put them into the sorting system? In here? I did. Okay, nice. Very good. Oh. Is there another language in which moon would sound differently? That's a good question, actually. Not sure. I mean, probably, in fairness. So we should be able to... I'll do this the smartest way. If I get him to stand here, he will not be able to teleport in here. He will teleport on top of that thing, but we need to put the thing there first. So we make one of these. We plop it down there. This is going to be where he's standing. Tsuki craft. That's true. I mean, I'm sure there must be more, in fairness. Just jump on Google Translate and then you'll see. Probably the way to go. Alright, let's see here. We've got a blockage here. From this position, we need this one blocked and that one blocked, and these two as well. Bop. Bop. I think the trapdoors will function. Maybe I just do this, make it easy for myself. So now he should, once he gets plonked out of this hole here. Oh, ooh. I touched the pressure plate. That's a nice feature, actually. He should only be able to jump. Oh, wow. Fuck off. That's an interesting way to make, like, a trap. Like that, right? See how quickly it fucking reacts. Anyway, we should be able to only jump over here now, I think. Let's get him back. And we just have to wait for him to grow up. I could just do this slow farming in the meantime. There's no guarantee he'll give me what I need anyway. It's a bit unfortunate. Do we have more on the way? Probably not, because there are 3 dudes in there. I need to oof one of them. Stealthily. That's all that I know. Okay, then, you know, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. If you went on your own knowledge, it's sort of interesting. Ah, shoot. Crap. Alright, down. In. No, please. Oh my god. Why? Why would you do this to me, game? Okay, fine. Rip that open. Kinda need you to go back on the rails, boyo. I think I'm trapped. Crap. Alright, fine. Alright, let's remove all this. And not all the way. If you could just, no, fuck off. Okay. Good enough, maybe, I think. Not sure if it's hitting the side there at all. Maybe it is. Pop that in there. I'm obviously not going to let him in just yet because he can jump. Well, or... You know what, I could try, I guess. I think you can't do it, but... I'm not sure. If he gets stuck in here, I don't think he can walk out through this gap. Oh, maybe he can. You know what, fuck it. It's worth a try. What's the worst that can happen? I will cover this up. So he has no escape. Can I place one here? There we go. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. See what happens. That little fucker. Okay, well, definitely can't do it with those. Good to know. Alright, now I need to somehow get him back in here. Come on. Just over in the bottom. No. That's the wrong way, my guy. Oh, for fuck's sake, I pushed him into the hole. Can you just come... And it begins, doesn't it? Fine. Oh, excuse you. Okay, it's definitely getting stuck there. That's good, though. Good, good, good. Push that back. No! Cheater. Cheater. Minecart. What the hell are you doing? Back? I'm assuming you can go back up through then. Surely. No? Hell is this bullshit? Oh, come on, you fucker. God damn it. You fucking piece of shit. Alright, fine. Double boost then. Triple boost, maybe. Something goes... Shush. I'm just trying. God damn it. I kind of like it too, not gonna lie. It's part of the charm of the game to get this... My god, you are one big... So now I have to... Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm an idiot. Why the fuck didn't I think of this? I can obviously just go in here. No. Where is he? Okay, let me just remove this so you stop being potato. Quickly. Come on. In you go, in you go. No. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck off. Stop. No, no, fuck. Stop it. You fucking bastard. Literally drove all the way back to the fucking beginning. I feel like it's cheating that he can go down. Oh my god, please, game. Come on, give me a fucking break for like 2 seconds. Ah, great start, yes. I'll cue him running out of the fucking door, right? Okay, hold on. So, first things first, we do this. Okay, not really the plan, but I can work with it, I think. Come on. I just need him. I just need him a little bit. There we go. Okay, we got him. Let's get rid of this one here. And then... plonk that. There we go. Okay, so now we can get him into position. I have dirt blocks, so we're just going to try and force him into the correct spot, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, he is in place. So we remove all of these, knowing that he can spawn in here. We're gonna sort of block him a little bit. And we'll remove these. As you saw last time, he spawned on this one, which means he's small enough to be standing on this underneath a pressure, like a trapdoor. Which means worst case scenario, he's going to jump in here. Which he's probably going to do, but in that case I can open up that trapdoor and maybe he can walk through it somehow. Because I can't exactly destroy this trapdoor because of how it's placed. It's placed specifically on a block that's here so that it locks him in, so that even if you flop these, you don't like accidentally get him out. So maybe I try and do this. I remove these two up here. And then we place 2 blocks. Just to try and force him to select that location because it's more free than the rest of them. Alright, let's see what happens. Perfect. Flawless. Alright, and it does not appear that he can escape, so that's great. Handling these gentlemen are like the worst thing in the game, by the way. It's very much worth it, but you also have to earn the right to it. They are can be very frustrating to work with, to say the least. Close these off again. I could technically just use trapdoors on top of that, I guess, but oh, oops, okay. You just had to do it. sneaky. Bam. If I could align myself, there we go. Put in the ugly purple carpet. And then we put on the shelves back. There we go. Perfect. And he is ready to grow up and work immediately. So let's feed him a little bit. Supposedly it... There we go. Eat potatoes and grow large. Alright, back to mushroom farming. With some bone meal. Let's go steal more bone meal. And if he doesn't learn the right thing, we'll unfortunately have to kill him. Not the most humane... Oh my god, what is this pathetic production? Excusez-moi. Is he dead again? What are all those... I guess those potatoes must be like super trash for what I'm trying to do with them. Fine. Good thing I have an iron farm that's like 100 times more efficient. Yoink this. You know what? We should turn this... no, I don't want to automatically turn it into bone meal. That's like a nice stack of these. How is a flower more efficient at creating like compost matter than a potato? Okay, and then I should be able to do it manually as well. Super speed it up. Or I'm just blocking it, that might also happen. In any case, we grab all the mushrooms, right? And then the plan is obviously to fucking squeeze it all out. Not sure what I meant by saying that, but my idea was like spread them all out on the platform. And then we need to figure out and locate the height of the AFK spot so that we can sort of be at the correct height, or at least when I go up there I have a safe spot to it. I haven't been AFKing it even though I know I should, but I haven't felt like playing offline, so it comes in waves. I'd say so far the music is okay, but it's also a bit simple. I'm not sure if that makes sense to say. Sticks very much to its melodies, which I don't mind, but I also don't mind if it's a little more frisky with it, I guess. But it's not hitting that like uncanny valley for me when I can't like listen to it. Like some music that like becomes too much noise. Yeah, it's working for that exact purpose. Alright, let's see how much we got. 42! There was 4 in it before. Jesus Christ. I think I need a lot more. I think I need to make an actual bone meal farm or something at some point. Anyway. Block down those. Maybe we do like this. Oh, oops. Okay, hold on. Kind of need to be a little taller or something. So maybe we do like this. Can I reach the whole thing from here? Dang it. Okay, maybe we just like... There we go. Blender it all. It's nice and quick though. It's definitely going to burn through this X quick, I'm expecting. Not too bad. I think you can do it with both of them, but I couldn't remember how to do it. That's why I haven't been doing it before. But it's quite useful. Okay, there goes the X. Alright, let's just grab one more. Oh, god damn. It does at least have efficiency, so it helps a little bit. Oh, it's him. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Yeah, it's quite useful. But you can grow them the way I did before as well, down in the dark. They will spread slowly. But this is obviously just like way faster. As you can see. It's not like guaranteed to get a block, I think. Or a shroom out of each of the blocks. Not even sure if fortune is going to make it better if you get fortune on the axe, but maybe. But yeah, in any case, we almost have a stack already, so that's like way faster than just waiting for them. Oh, music is way too hype now. Bonk. I like it. Okay, spin. I tried to do it perfectly. I wonder if I'm dropping some of them over the edge. It doesn't look like it just off the bat. But they are kind of hard to see. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're starting stack 2. I think we'll start with... Oh, wait, how many do I need? Let's go over and check it with one stack first. Oops. I think at some point I might want to upgrade the cactus boat. Because I kind of like the concept of it too. Think of it like a... instead of a boat, right? You slowly upgrade it to a new tier of ship. So it goes from a little raft that it is now to like a proper sailing ship, and then into a proper like ferry or something, and then the cactus admiral basically, and then slowly you take it all the way up to like something like a container ship. If you know, as the farm progresses in size, or maybe you make like multiple ones, might be good too. I can't remember if this is going to be... Actually, that's why we should place the mushrooms already, to prevent mobs from spawning in here. Oh, I see one. Got him. The nice part about this is that I can... while it's not back... Are you going to attack me? I don't think so. Alright, let's just see here. I think I need... Ow, fuck off. Excuse you. Alright, fine. Rude. Oh, wait. Did I... oh my god. I may have made a mistake. Wait, unless I can't place it on this at all. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, it's correct. Ah, oh, fuck. Well, okay then. Alright, well, we have an issue. Slight problem, perhaps. I thought you could place them on slabs. Apparently, that's not allowed. So we need a dirt floor in here. Or something that they are allowed to grow on, which I know dirt is one, and we have plenty of it, so let's just use those. Command a cactus fleet. I mean, we can scale it up. I think that could be pretty fun. I know exactly what the farm is going to be in the end, and that's perfectly... it's going to be perfectly shaped to build it into a ship, or build a ship around it anyways. Because I have like a very efficient design I made in Creative for it. Let's see here. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. How much dirt do I have? I need more dirt. Let's go grab more dirt first. I'm thinking to make it so that you can... I would really want to find one of the amethyst thingy-mabobs, so you could sit up in the sky and then look down. But I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to see all the way down anyway. I might run into the issue that I need to be too tall, and that since I'm keeping the visual range like rather low, then maybe we won't actually be able to see anything, which is a little unfortunate for streaming, of course. But it is a good reason for like taking a break. Or like, you know, pee break or something like that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll show you why. So, if I look here at the light level on the block, which you can see on like below the coordinates, which is in the second big paragraph on the left. If you go down like 5 lines, it'll say client light 0 parentheses 0 sky 0 block. The key here is the block light, and we do not want it to be 0, because if it's 0, what happens is it allows all of the mobs to spawn. What we want it to be is 1, because that allows only the slimes to spawn in here, which subsequently makes it more efficient, of course, as a slime farm, obviously. We're then going to probably place maybe 4 iron golems, or maybe just 1 in the middle. I'm not quite sure what would be the best. Can I place it on that? I can. Because for some reason the mushrooms give off a little bit of lighting. It doesn't really make any sense, but it's very useful for this, because things can spawn on top of them. Apparently they do. I think it's a new feature, but it's very useful for this particular thing, because they don't prevent mobs from spawning, and they are a light source. So you basically, you get the perfect level of light for each block, which is only 1, so that the mobs, so that the hostile mobs won't spawn except for the slimes. And then you go up in the thing, and we go at the correct height so that it's only this tiny area underneath me that can spawn things. And then we wait for nighttime, and ideally we should see things spawn inside. The only problem is that I kind of want to be able to see it from the top, all the way up here, which, you know, is going to be a little difficult since we have a gigantic roof on the thing, which can be solved if you use the tinted glass, but I would need to find a geode in order to be able to make that. It's a special glass type that lets you see through but keeps it dark at the same time. In any case, let's start by removing all of the bottom slabs and turn that into dirt. I wonder if you can make like an automatic mushroom farm. You probably can, since it's a block that gets destroyed. Oh, it's a dolphin. Nice. And then by then, I can then offline do a little bit more work on the teleporter, and we can then start making flying machines, which should be very useful in terms of like tunnel boring out underneath, doing stuff like that. Just in general, having flying machines allows for so much more, you know, tech, basically. What did I go for? I went for dirt. Got plenty of dirt. I'm probably gonna need a fair amount. Let's get rid of all of some of the useless stuff here. I'm not 100% sure how many stacks we spent of slabs. Let's just stick with this and then see how far we get. Oh, almost made it. Can I sneak into it from the bottom? I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, that looks cool. When you see it like just as by itself. Beautiful sunrise. They should really add like some different light options to that. That would be a nice little touch, so that the sunrise is a little different every time. Let's see, what was the easiest way to peel out all of this? I think I'm just gonna kind of suck it up. Problem is you fucking dig slower when you're in the water. Like, significantly. Let's grab all of these. Now, can I, like, do this in a smart way? What? Kind of. Or maybe I can do this step from here. That's probably easier. Guess we might as well do it at the same run. We have about 49. Let's see how many we need to stump in here. That is like 35 or something like that. 34 maybe. No, 24. It's a weird size I've made, I think. 30 all the way to... Oh, okay, well, it might be a little bit weirdly shaped, but whatever. Shouldn't really matter, I think. Like, in one sense, it kind of makes sense that they made it slower to mine underwater, but at the same time, it's also very, like, annoying. Oh, maybe I can... Same as with the thing, we just keep going. So it's very, it's a little annoying that that it doesn't fit perfectly, that you do spawn, like, with that one extra, but at the same time, it's pretty, like, quick that you can do it. I do like that you can see the light lighting up just ever so slightly when you use one. Alright, cool, cool. So we just we just need to get all the way to the end here. I think we'll just start by switching the dirt. Grind time. Hopefully no creeper spawns in the back and fucks me over, but we'll see. It's faster if I do this. Oh, okay, not like that. I don't really care about these slabs, so we could just like not worry about picking them up. It's a little fewer button presses because I only need to go back in one direction. Like mowing a lawn, essentially. Bit unfortunate. I should have looked that up before I placed all this down. I just kind of assumed that the mushrooms would be able to like work with it. Oops. Oh. I could, but the reason why is because I made this, I believe, exactly 3 tall. If I place one here, we're going to run into the issue of only having 2 spaces, which means we'll get the smaller slimes and not the biggest ones. And you kind of want the big ones because they are, you know, they produce more slime. Because they split into like smaller, medium-sized ones. And I'm pretty sure the tall ones are 2.5 blocks sized, aka why you need 3. You could probably take these slabs and put them down like here, or take these bottom slabs up if they didn't block spawning. But we need, I think the easiest is, yeah, like we obviously don't want to peel this down because we have it up there specifically so that nothing spawns on top. But yeah, that's the reason why, anyway. But because it would totally be faster if I could. But I kind of screwed myself a little bit by doing it here. I guess I could, like... Yeah, it's like either or, right? Either you you fix the whole top by moving everything up 1 so that we can spawn the big ones. Or you rip out the bottom and you do what I do here. And so I was just like, might as well do it inside. Why not? Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Not sure what would be faster. The top could potentially be better because it might be nicer to place and mine without the water interaction here. But at the end of the day, it's not like the biggest issue. I think we'll do like strips of 3 like this, because then I can reach across and I can do what I just did before with the dirt placing. Make that somewhat efficient at least. Oh. It's not like the perfect amount. I guess I could like, what if I, okay, if I click spam, it's worse, actually. If I just hold it in, sure, it creates one occasionally, but if I try and just spam click it, it's, yeah. Let me just like clean up quick like this. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, it could go slower. Kind of. It's not the fastest, but it's definitely not the slowest either. Slow and steady content generation, essentially. It's not like I have gunpowder, so I can just blow it all up. Oh, that should be a... Okay, so once the slime farm gets going, since we have the iron farm, and we have plenty of like leftover copper from mining. Ooh, hello. What do I see? Loot for me. Bonk. I feel it's worth taking. I've built enough here. And I'll totally forget it if I just plaster it over again. So let's grab it. Go place it in the bank. Haven't thought much about like how to upgrade that system just yet. I feel like it's only going to be necessary once it starts getting like too full to where I can't like fill it out anymore. Similarly to before when I felt the need to like change the bank, which I haven't felt the need for just yet. Oh, that's almost more efficient. Okay, this just turned weird. What if I'm actually not sure I'm going to have enough dirt. We might run out. Could be a little bit interesting. I do remember we spent quite a few slabs finishing this off. I wonder if any of these are going to grow while we're down here. Or if they only, like, grow on stone. I know they grow on stone at least. I'm guessing they just grow in darkness in general, like normal mushrooms. That's the assumption here, but again, it doesn't really matter because we can just like spam click them with more bone meal and stuff. Might be a little bit more in the generator back there once we get back. You know what I should add? I should add like a small switch on the where they come in from the iron farm, since that one produces so much. So I can flick on the lever and turn it all into bone meal, then I flick it off again if I need dye. Oh. Excuse me. Haven't been sick, just been kind of stupid with the whole cat allergy thing. Went to visit a friend, kind of had to bail on it. Because I was feeling like shit. And it kind of stayed for a few days more than I expected. So I have made a bigger life decision. Lever. Are you one of those who call it lever? I suppose, honestly, I don't really have like that big of a problem with either. Lever does make sense grammatically now that I think about it. I need to take that off the off end. Because there's no double E. So it wouldn't be like stretched. But I feel like I've just heard it so many places like that, so I don't know why. I don't know. I got no excuse for that. Pulley hand thingy. There you go. Lever. Oh, really? I guess maybe that's why it doesn't bother me that much, because I probably heard both types. But yeah, just like one so I can flick it on and off, essentially. It is like almost the best possible. And it feels slow because these are like made out of the harder material. I feel like they should probably make it so that netherite do have a little bit higher efficiency versus the harder bits, because I remember some people had complained about that as well. Once you make like the best possible pickaxe, you run into the fact that when you get down far enough, it's still slow, so that it doesn't feel good when you're trying to mine out. I guess it's right now it's because I don't have the mining speed, maybe. Not sure if these are different. Have more of an American accent and use more American pronunciations. Say lever. That is... I suppose that is true. Can't say I know why. And apparently I do have more of an American accent. I don't know. I wouldn't even say so, because when I think American, I think it is also different. But I have been... I have one guy... in my family who is from England, who's married to some of the family that I have in Sweden. So it's like it's a little out there. But when we visited like a couple of years ago, he mentioned it, that he felt like an American accent, which was kind of funny. And it's probably from his point of view, right? So it's a mix. Bastardized English, but at the very least, I'm happy I don't have the Danish accent. Because personally, I am not a fan of that one. It sounds so bad. I don't know why. It's just like... It sounds like a person that can't speak English properly. Oops. On the upside, if I ever need to change this from dirt to something else, it's going to be very quick to do it. Alright, we're... actually maybe more than halfway already. Very good. I'm going to steal that one when I get to it. Or, you know, take it. Well, it's not well, it is not just pronunciation. You know, that's true. It's like manner of speaking. But I'd say that's also sort of the issue, right? Because if you... like, for both British and American, I'd argue, it depends on where you're from. In the country itself. Can change. Like, do you say elevator or lift? I mean, again, both works. Though I'd call an elevator and a lift. If that makes sense. I wouldn't call an elevator a lift or vice versa. And when I say that in that way, what I mean is that when I think of a lift, I think of like a small, you know, like a handicap accessible thing. Something that lifts up in a smaller amount. Whereas when I think of an elevator, I think of the classic, you know, you go into the box with a door and it fucking lifts you up. Oh, I almost fucking destroyed it. Oh, you fucking bastard. Past me, you asshole, for placing it right there. What the fuck? That's the same thing. I mean, yes and no. Would you call it an elevator if it's just like something that lifts you like less than a meter up? Like, you know, a ramp, but not a ramp. Like I think in terms of like forklift. You don't call it a fork elevator, do you? Like, fuck, that would be. imagine someone calling, oh yeah, I'll just go for the fork elevator. The fuck? Now that's truly cursed. Oh, that could be fun though. It's to mess with someone. Just, you know, go get the fork elevator. What the fuck is a fork elevator? My God. Yeah, it elevates you, but it also lifts you. But that's then the difference, right? I would say elevated implies like a larger distance than lift. You don't elevate a box whenever you pick it off the ground, right? But you do lift it. If you were to elevate the box, you would, I suppose, it would imply that not only do you carry it, but you also like take it up a story or two, like another layer or level. And then let's not get into the whole debacle of elevate and wait. Elevate. I was thinking levitate for some reason because the words are a little bit similar, but not really. I hope not. I mean, I'm assuming a fork elevator is an elevator designed to lift forklifts. Right? Huh? The conundrum is just growing ever larger. Oh, hello. Loot for me. Okay, we're getting a bit too many. I fully agree. Languages. Question mark. Do they make sense? Not really. It's just a sort of semi-structured level of sounds that we all accept means the same thing. So what lifts a fork elevator? Wait, what? Brain semi unelevated. Yeah, why is it? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. If we're implying that both an elevator and a lift goes up, right? Because that's what you do when you lift. Also, when you say elevate, it also sort of it doesn't feel like you downgraded. It like the word itself feels like you're going up. How does that make sense if the elevator only has, goes down? Not saying that it always does, but if you're like at ground level and it goes down to like layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. Sure, it can go up, but if its default state is going downwards, can you really call it an elevator or a lift? Wouldn't it be like a drop? Or a lowering or something like that? Very, very philosophical something. Certainly not something that someone will write a PhD about, I hope. But you never know. Fork, elevator, lift, or fork, elevator. Well, I mean, you're leaving out forklift, lift, or forklift, elevator. All of the binary combinations. Then it is a well. But that means that it has to be water in it. And if it's a water elevator, isn't it more like a water slide? We're getting to we went from forklift to water park. That's where we're going with this. Imagine that though, like an elevator that's not powered by cables, but it's just like a water column. And you're pumped upwards. You're pumped upwards. Is it still an elevator then, or is it a pump? Because it technically pumps you up. And then if it plays a jam, is it going to play Pump Up the Jam? Which is an actual song, by the way. Not a very good one. But it meme tier fun. Where I feel like we might be getting off topic. Just saying. At least I know that it's symmetrical because we have a 3. What the fuck is a paternoster? Paternoster. What the fuck is that? Okay, that's a new one for me. Hoist, definitely true. Crane, also, yeah, accurate. I guess just a rope. Like a pulley would be a word too. Although that could imply different angles, not necessarily just lifting, I suppose. But usually it's referred to in lifting. Or at least kind of, because you can make arguments for it being on ships and stuff like that for different stuff. Yeah, if you pull upwards, I guess it works. But you can also pull sideways or downwards. Can you elevate sideways or downwards? Can you lift sideways or downwards? You could also call the elevator a vertical conveyor belt, which is also accurate, technically speaking. Or, wait, hold on. You know, like a gondola. You know, one of those that goes over like a crevasse on a big line? Isn't that also an elevator, technically, but just going like horizontally? Isn't that a horizontal elevator? At which point wouldn't an elevator be a vertical, you know, what the fuck did I just call it? You know what I mean. Oh, okay, cool. Did not know that. Also, speaking of, the word ski lift. Right? It doesn't lift the skis, it lifts the skiers. So why isn't it called skiers lift? I think this is one of those things that could just go on forever. I do have one stack left. I think I'm gonna be just a little bit short, aren't I? Oh, hold on. I hear something. Terrible fucking spawn. Oops. Fuck me. Where's he at? Hello there. What do you have? Anything good? Anything useful at all? Oh, Gray dye. Worthless. Ow, fuck you. Where is he? Fuck you, Lattice. I can shoot further. Yeah, friendly fire, do it. There's one down. I am impressed with the speed when you make sure to get the hits. It really is quite good. Oh. Can I? Why am I not going up? Alright, come on, fine. I lost the train of thought now. But maybe that's for the best. Oh, considering what we were talking about. No reason to beat a dead elevator. Have you ever been... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, you know, if we're going to continue... Have you ever been stuck in an elevator, Red? Have you ever had that happen to you? Because I can tell you from experience, it ain't fun, okay? It's... I was a kid. Well, like, okay. That might actually be worse. I'm not sure. I got stuck at the at my university once with a friend. TLDR, and you know, don't tell anyone that I said it. Do not, when you're standing two people in a small elevator, you know, when you do that sort of like you bend your knees and elbows and you do like a weird like bopping maneuver. It's just a stupid thing. It's not really like any dance or anything of the sort. It's just like you stand up and you sort of pretend go down. You make it shake a little bit. It's fun, right? You can make it shake a little bit, and then it's fun right up until the moment when both of you accidentally get into sync, and you push the elevator out of gear, and it gets stuck in between two buildings, like, you know, two floors, and you have to spend 2 hours waiting for the fucking, repair guy because there's no one on the fucking university grounds because it's in the middle of summer or something like that. Can't remember the exact time. It's funny, right? Every time I'm with him in an elevator, I just do one. I do one little bump, and we both know. And it's always never again. But it's good. Yeah. It's a fun gag, but it's like, if you consider doing it, just be advised. 2 grown people is enough to like shake like a I don't know, an elevator made for like 4 people maybe or something like that. Not a big one, not a small one, just an average fucking elevator. It's enough, okay? Don't test it. It has a few. Or, I mean, it had. I think it probably still has. It's a fancy university, kind of. Copenhagen area, of course. But then again, if the elevator is the highlight, right, that doesn't really say much about the universe. Are you kidding me? Come on. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. Fuck me. I'll just dig a hole here. Actually, you know what? I should not be doing this. I may have goofed real bad now that I think about it. We have to actually go underneath and cover all of that up. Oh, hello. Customer. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ow, ow! I thought the fucking... Please, come back to me. Oh no. Why is it derped? Ah, okay, that's why. That's the only reason. I forgot what the trick was. I was stuck in one as a kid. One of the neighbors tried to help us by sticking in his arm to open the door. I don't know how much pressure it had. But I was a dumb kid, so I was scared. Honestly, very valid fear, I'd say. It depends a little bit. I think it would just like kind of get stuck, but he might get his arm like broken, or I don't think it might clip it off, sort of. But I could see it being severely damaged. It of course does depend on the strength of the elevator, but still. I would not want to get stuck in that manner, that's all I'm saying. That's some fucking nightmare material. Alright, so now... Excuse you. That boat is taken. It's a good way to know if you have too much in your inventory when this thing starts like flopping about you. In any case, what I need to do now to avoid specifically what he just showed me can happen is we need to actually go down into the water, remove these sort of hole options altogether without dying, obviously, which is probably going to be a little bit of an issue. And then place dirt all the way under, or slabs all the way underneath, so that nothing can spawn underneath the farm, like zombies or stuff like that. Because the small ones can spawn in that one space, I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing we might as well do this. Why do I have this one? I guess we just like start from one end. I'm not sure how important it is. Technically I can calculate... I think it is. The reason being that if you're up in the top there, right at the center of the farm, it's going to be 128 blocks to the bottom of a spherical thing around you, and we somehow need to make the bottom of this be covered. Obviously that means that if we want to get to all the way to the edge here and have that be spawnable, we need to be a little bit lower than 128, which will also mean that the centerpiece underneath the farm will be a spawnable area for other things, meaning I kind of have to block it off. I should totally have just placed it on the floor, realistically. That would have been smarter. But, fuck it. We can fix it. And it's really only for the zombies. Like, it's probably not going to be that important, I guess. But any zombie that spawns is a potential slime that could have spawned instead. I knew a girl who had a severe case of claustrophobia when it came to elevators and had to take pills every time she... Jesus. That's fucking... And she lived in an apartment building. I mean, she must have had, like, you know, the best thighs ever, I can imagine, from all the staircasing. But yeah, like, if you have something like that, obviously it's like, it's not fun, right? Irrational fear, what can you do? I knew a person once who was, like, afraid of flying, for example. Like, to the point where she wouldn't do it at all. I'm not sure if she ever took anything for it, but I don't think so. Alright, so let's just start by doing this. I think I'm just gonna layer, actually... Oh. How the fuck do I do this? I can place 2 on top of each other of these. We have kind of enough, I think. Oh, hello. I keep finding more and more of them. It's really just a tiny box with no windows that moves you around, pretty much. Same thing could be said about an airplane, too, in some sense. It's just a tube flying through the air with you inside. Or a train. Or a car, essentially. But at least with the you know, with the other options, there are windows. Not sure if that does a lot for claustrophobia, but maybe. If you can see out, maybe it doesn't hit you as hard. I suppose that probably depends on the person, really. Alright, let's start by... Can I somehow do this faster before I choke? Not really. What about other stuff? But trains are the closest thing. I fully agree with that. Whenever I need to go somewhere, I don't own a car, obviously, because that shit's too expensive. I use the public transport here, also because Denmark has, like, pretty good public transport, even though we whine about it all the time. It's like, you know, trains every 10 minutes, basically. At the end, you know, first world problems, basically. But yeah, in any case, like, I go in, I take a book, I read the book for like an hour or however long it takes, and then I'm there. Boom. Oh, I can't do that, though. I'd love to, but, like... I wouldn't say the fear of it, of getting to the wrong station, but just like a general, I want to be awake for that. But I do just completely ignore everything as well. You know, when you can. When I have noticed how people have started to, you know, not to say I'm old or anything, but people have started to, like, play. Like, who the fuck goes into the train, takes their phone, and don't plug in earplugs? Or, if you do that, who turns it up so much that I can hear it from the fucking, you know, from like 4 seats away through your headphones? Not sure if it's my hearing that's too good or if they are literally just, or their hearing being too shit. How do I do this? I think we just, like, cover this layer first, maybe. Slow and steady. Destroy all the environment. That's how you do it. Progress. Oh, I mean long distance trains with private booths and stuff. We don't have too much of that here, actually. But again, that's probably because we don't have that much long distance. Like, mostly you'll get seats here. You can get some trains that have, like, comfier seats, but usually it's just, like, generic. So maybe that's also why I don't sleep so much, because they're not, like, comfy for sleep. They're not specifically made for it. It's not like if you're taking, like, a 14-hour trip through Europe or something. And I've done that, but I would imagine you could get some sleeping on those. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it all the way out here, actually. Alright, let's go place those so we can get one inventory slot for free, at least. See if we can grab some more slabs, too. Or maybe some dirt. I kind of want to make it one layer in there, so it's kind of easier to do. So I don't accidentally fuck it up. Dip some time. If you're gonna have the comfiest sleep at night, understandable. I used to visit my aunt, and it's a 2-day long trip. If it's that level of trip, I could definitely see it. And I also like slept a lot in the car as a kid. You know, just whenever parents would go somewhere, I do like the whole and suddenly we are there because I just sleep the trip away. It's practical to be able to do that. I do have another friend who is like not good at sleeping, and we took a trip to Poland a couple of years ago. With bus. Not the smartest plan overall, but you know, it was cool still. I could sleep just fine on the bus. He could not. Granted, there was a screaming baby, if I remember correctly, which doesn't help. But you know, if you have the ability to just like sleep through it anyway, it's very nice. Okay, let's pile this on a little bit. There we go. Well, that might just have something to do with your aunt, maybe. But I can definitely I can definitely recognize that, like enjoying just the chill nature of the train. We do have some more. Let's just grab a few extra. Okay, I know I'm filling this one with trash as well, and I know I shouldn't, but here we go. Too late. It's already full of poo. Grab some more dirt. Where the fuck do I have it? Did I sort it all out? Oh, no, it was in here. Okay, yeah. Grab a few stacks. Oh. Ah, I missed it again. It is nice having switched over to the steaks from the, or maybe not steak, but pork chops. Sometimes I wish that the Minecraft boat would be a little smarter, and it would sort of be aligned in the direction that you jump into it. But I'm sure it would fuck up other things if they changed it now. It's just like when you're running and it always points the wrong way because you never fucking back in, let's be honest. Oh yeah, I made a Christmas roast, technically speaking. I had like the leftover thing from Christmas. A big ass meat roast. Made that today. Turned out very nice. Can't complain. Alright, let's dig down. Let's scoot in and check. You know what? I could just fill it up with... I like being able to see underneath, though. Let's do this. Let's do one layer of dirt and then the other one. Ah! Alright, let me check it. Yeah, I imagined as much. We usually don't have, like, anything of the sort. Although I must say, like, the bunks here are a little bit risky. Very tiny railing and in sort of the wrong... I mean, it makes sense with a window in fairness, but... if you sort of go, you know, whichever side... I'm not sure, like, if the train doesn't stop, maybe it doesn't actually matter at all, but... I was just thinking, like, if it stops at any station, it's kind of going to suck a little bit. I think we take it all the way out here. Maybe let's make a semi... Maybe actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Come on, let me place it. Fuck off. That's true. That's true. If you don't, like... I was thinking that you'd book, like, a full one for yourself. Or, like, you know, have another person with you. But that is quite chill. It could also be sort of, like, a little risky, I can imagine. I suppose it's part of the charm. Oof, okay, need to go far down here. Technically not this layer. Like this track here, for example, is why I feel like it's a little too non-musical. Because it's just like boom, boom, boom. A little too simplified for me. Have you ever had any interesting experiences then? Like with randoms? Not sure if you've done it like many times. Game, fuck off. I ain't never dying again. I should make like a door maybe. You can cheat with the doors, kind of. Can I... do I have anything? I have these. I think those can be waterlocked, so it doesn't matter. If I swim, I think I'm faster. Except I can't swim here. Because of the fucking thing. I actually have to walk. Stop it. Alright, swim. Don't take too much damage. There's also these outdated trains that have beds in the walkway outside. Interesting. I had to take one of those ones when visiting summer camp, where I get full of people. It's almost like a communal block on wheels. Very Soviet feel. Oof on the last part, but understandable. This is all you need, comrade. Just, I imagine like a concrete slab just on wheels. Which sounds incredibly depressing. And I don't mean to make fun of it. But it is one of the interesting things to note. We visited when we were in Poland, for example. I got a little bit of a taste of the architecture from the Soviet era, right? We went to what was it? Can't remember the order specifically, but it was like Warsaw, Krakow, and Warszawa. And those three are like very different because one of them is like you can sort of see how it has been rebuilt after getting bombed into fucking shit. Whereas I think it's Krakow that still has sort of the old look to it. I can't remember entirely. It's been a few years. Come on here, you little stinky. Fuck me. How did that miss? You bastard. I like the little munch sound whenever they do. Excuse me, can I pick up my fucking thing? There we go. So there's definitely some issue with it trying to pathfind back to where you threw it from. Oh, got him! Oh, fuck off. Bonk! Smashed him right in the face. Oh yeah, very much so, very much. The food was great. And the views were amazing. We went to one of the memorable sites is the mine in Krakow that has the whole underground church building, like carved into the salt mine down there. That shit was pretty impressive. Just this one thing, and then I really like the food. I don't know.